Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, unmute panami. I've been talking. Sorry.
Hare Krishna.
Nada, Shyam Vallabi Mataji kekram badle illa. So I thought, okay, then again you said Hare Krishna. I thought instead of telling your name, you're saying Hare Krishna.
I thought you are not there, so
I didn't realize. Nampatla, I'm so happy to hear your voice, Mataji, after a long time. Update that is bubbling over my happiness. After all that, when I saw it was muted. Very happy, Mataji. Hare
you can switch on the video so that we can see each other.
Yeah, Mataji, don't be scared. I will also switch on.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
So you are in Chennai only, Mataji, now?
Chennai da Mataji. I was living in KK Nagar, Villikambakam earlier. Ipo we have moved to Palavandangal.
Oh, so far.
Yeah.
Damodar Artikla, you told you will.
எனக்கு வரணும்னு தான் இருக்கு நான் என்ன பண்றது ஏதாவது ஒரு ஆட்டோ வச்சு வர வேண்டியது ஓகே பட் எனக்கு வந்து see I'm mostly still connected with that Valasai outpost Valasai இருக்கு ஸ்ரீதர் ஷாம் பிரபு அந்த group people all the people Durga Mataji ஓரளவுக்கு I'm connected there so அந்த மாதிரி எனக்கு இங்க எதுவும்
So you can join there also, huh?
And
you can come there.
Okay. அங்க இல்ல அது யார காண்டாக்ட் பண்ணுவீங்க
தேவி அகாடமி அந்த இதுல இருக்கே இல்ல குரூப்ல இருக்கே இல்ல வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப்ல
ஆமா தேவி அகாடமி இஸ் இன் வல்சரவாக்கம் அது முடிஞ்சிருது அது மார்னிங் இஸ் டிஃபிகல்ட் ஃபார் மீ இங்க இருந்து கிளம்பி நான் அந்த டைம்க்குள்ள மார்னிங் 8:30
வெஸ்ட் மாம்பலம்னாலும் நீங்க வருவீங்கல்ல
தட் இஸ் ஃபைன் ஃபார் மீ
So Prabhuji will join in 5 minutes. So one of you, can you please do Kirtan till Prabhuji? All of you switch on the video na, so that I can see all of you. Hare Krishna. Sumati.
Lakshmi.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandat pranams.
Actually, my phone number got changed and that SIM is not there with me. So I did not have contact with the.
Yeah, I was wondering why no
I was
messages
struggling to get that SIM back. Because it was in my son's name and finally I could not manage to get that SIM. So I have different number now.
Is your number in this group, Mataji?
Enoda number kekrila.
In the community names varum.
Yes.
Adula varum enoda name 9080846623.
Okay. Supriya Mataji, Hare Krishna, unga face konja காமிங்க நிறைய பேசிருக்கேன்
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Shelter today.
Yes Mataji. Prabhuji, I received your blessings. Actually, I was waiting இன்னைக்கு பிரபுஜி கிட்ட நேராவே சொல்லலாம் கிளாஸ் இருக்குல்ல சொல்லிட்டு அதுதான் நான் மத்தியானம் மெசேஜ் போடல பிரபுஜியே கேட்டுட்டாரு அப்புறம் நான் கிளாஸ்ல நேரா சொல்லலாம் தேங்க்யூ மாதாஜி ஃபார் யோர் ப்ரேயர்ஸ் ஆன்லைன் தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்
Online Maharaj gave.
Maharaj illa Mataji. Actually, Maharaj சென்னையில் இருக்கிறதுனால since he is having treatment, மஸ்கட்ல ஒரு மாதாஜி தான் என்ன கைட் பண்ணுறாங்க அங்கே வந்து ஒரு யாத்ரா லீடரை வந்து ஆத்தரைஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்களாம் அவங்க தான் கொடுத்தாங்க மாதாஜி அப்போ கேட்டேன் நான் மகாராஜ் தர்ஷன் கிடைக்குமான்னு அப்போது மாதாஜி சொன்னாங்க சின்ஸ் குரு மகாராஜ் இஸ் ஹேவிங் சம் ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் இங்கே ஆத்தரைஸ் பண்ண யாத்ரா லீடர் தான் கொடுப்பாங்க சொன்னாங்க தீக்ஷா வேணா எப்படின்னு பார்க்கலாம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க மாதாஜி இட் வாஸ் ஏன்னா அங்கே ஏதோ செமினார் நடந்துட்டு இருந்தது ஸோ கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக தே ஒன்லி ஹேட் டு டூ ஏன்னா ஜஸ்ட் எங்களுக்கு தர்ஷன் கொடுத்தாங்க ஜெகநாத் பல்தேவ் சுபத்ரா தர்ஷன் கொடுத்துட்டு அண்ட் we did online very quickly we had to do today actually Mataji.
So many people in this English group they have taken initiation, huh? I think Kali Kumar Ghosh, he has taken initiation.
Um,
I think
No idea, Mataji.
What about Sumati Mataji? You have taken shelter?
Yes, Mataji. I took last December. I took shelter and initiation form I have submitted, Mataji, here in Bahrain. I don't know when they will be processing all
What
those.
about Sumi Mataji?
Nana?
No.
Initiation is actually difficult for us, Mataji. Nanga, we already do Samashrayanam, Bharanyasam.
Sri Vaishnava.
Yeah, so actually, Sridhar Sham Prabhu only said once that one Mataji asked him, so he said, I'm not the right person. He took them to Chennai temple. டக்குன்னு பேர் மறந்து போறதே மாதாஜி.
பாரதி மாதாஜி.
இல்ல மாதாஜி இல்ல, சென்னை டெம்பிள் டெய்லி பாகவதம் கிளாஸ். ஹீஸ் Chinese Prabhu, Australia.
Okay.
He is the head Mataji. அவர் தானே டெய்லி பாகவதம் கிளாஸ் கொடுக்குறாரு.
எங்க கொடுக்குறாரு?
சென்னை டெம்பிள்ல.
பானு மகாராஜ் சொல்றீங்களா?
பானுசுவாமி மகாராஜ் கிட்டயே கூட்டின்னு போனாராம் அவரு. So he asked, it seems, when she told இது மாதிரி நாங்க சமாஸ்ரயனம் எல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம் அப்படின்றச்சு, he said you can do service without initiation, you do all possible service னு சொல்லிட்டாரு. எடுத்துக்கோன்னு சொல்ல, எடுத்துக்காதுன்னு சொல்ல, இது மாதிரி சொல்லிட்டாருன்னு. லாங் பேக் I asked, so Sridhar Sham Prabhuji, he told me.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam.
Dandavat pranam. It has been really a long hiatus. We are meeting after 2 months or what? It's been quite a long time.
We had one class, Prabhuji, last before week.
Okay, we did have one. There has been quite a long gap. And anyway.
Prabhuji, just ஒரு joke மாதிரி சொல்றேன். I met you this afternoon only.
How is that?
Tamil class.
Oh, Tamil class, yeah.
We were talking about Tirupati book distribution.
Yeah, let us pick up from where we left off, Srila Prabhupada's Lilamrt. So, we are talking about distribution of books. Before we start, let's have Mangalacharana. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyayev cha Patithanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Suryavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Once again, my humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees. One happy news is Supriya Rajiv Mataji has taken her Guru Ashraya today. So that's an important landmark in a devotee's life. Actually, all of us who have come to Krishna consciousness, we have realized that we have only one goal in our life. Before that, we did not know. Devasaya Atmika Buddhir Eke Kurunandana Bahushaka hi Anantascha Buddhayo Avyavasayina. Right in the second chapter, Krishna says, one should become one-pointed in focus. There should be only one focus. There should be no other focus. And for this, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has written a purport saying, what is that one focus? Guru. Not Guru, Guru's instructions. That means one should get the Guru, one should surrender to the Guru, and one should take the instructions of the Guru as one's life and soul. Just think about it. Unless you think deep about it, these things will not reveal the truth which is buried there. Actually, it's a lifelong process of understanding this one shloka. It's a lifelong process. Because before we came to Krishna consciousness, we did not even have a goal for life. If at all we had a goal, there were actually many goals. One had financial goals, one had family goals, one had career goals, one had health-related goals, society goals, unlimited goals one had. And ultimately, one did not realize why I am having so many goals. When I achieve my goals, there is no special satisfaction. There is no end state in looking for material goals. You don't feel, oh, I have now arrived. Now this is all. There is nothing more to be done. You don't get that. So lifelong, the many-branched intelligence, the intelligence becomes many-branched. It is going in so many directions without having a real clue what is my goal of life. Nobody, in fact, thought there could be any goal. What is the goal? In the long run, everyone is dead. Like, I think it was Milton Keynes who says, this economist, because in economics you have something called long run, short run, very short run, like that, run, R-U-N. Short run, long run, medium run, like that. So he says, in the long run, the economist has nothing to say, because in the long run, we are all dead. So that's all. Within the long run, we do all these games, playing so many different games. But until you come to the ultimate spiritual master who teaches you that you are an eternal soul, the eternal soul cannot rest until it finds its eternal goal and attains it. So one thing, when we came to Krishna consciousness, we got what that goal is. That happened pretty early. But for us to accept that goal, it takes time. Because the intellect, which is many-branched, it has to sort of slowly come around to focus. It has to focus on this one instruction, that there is the goal, one goal in life. I am an eternal spirit soul. I have been constantly changing my bodies. My senses are driving me in so many different directions, but it is all a distraction. The more I focus on my senses, the more the distractions. So I have to sort of withdraw my senses. Withdraw my senses, because these are all distractions. And then I have to focus my intelligence on one thing. And what is that? Guru's instructions. So Srila Prabhupada quotes that. He says, when I read Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's commentary on this one shloka, I realized this is what I should do. So that's what marks a great man from ordinary men, That shloka Prabhupada remembered all his life, that Guru's instructions. So actually, when you accept Guru's instructions seriously in your life, it will save you from all your wasted energy. Your energy, like a leaking bucket, it is flowing in so many different ways. Our energy is being frittered away, falling through the fingers, just going away. Our energy, our time, our resources, just going until the Guru comes and gives you the direction, the goal of life, the goal of the soul, that you have to return to Krishna and to engage in his eternal service, because he is the reservoir of all happiness. Just by serving Krishna, you will get your happiness. If you give pleasure to Krishna, if your only goal is to give pleasure to Krishna, then Krishna will fill you with happiness. You don't have to ask Krishna for it. The beauty of the process is you give pleasure to Krishna and you are automatically filled with pleasure. You remember the Krishna book, the story of the fruit vendor. The fruit vendor, she's shouting, fruits, fruits, please come, anyone wants, please come. And Krishna, the little child from home, he hears that sound and immediately he picks up a handful of grain with his little hand because he has seen mother doing barter. So he's just taking that rice and or wheat, whatever, he's running out of the house to meet the fruit vendor. And she's a tribal woman. She has brought a basket with some fruits in it. And Krishna goes, and the moment she sees him, she's mesmerized. She falls in complete love with him. She's a tribal woman. She's also simultaneously afraid. These are all high caste people. Can I deal with this child very intimately? But she's having so much desire. Can I take him on my lap? Will this child talk to me? Like that, she's having so much attraction to the little child. And Krishna is also glancing at her so lovingly because Krishna always reciprocates love. So Krishna is there. And then he opens his palm. Already the palms are so small, they cannot hold so much. But on the way, most of the grain has leaked out. Hardly a few grains of wheat in his hand. And he gives it to that woman and eagerly waits, now what you will give me. And then that lady has fallen head over heels in love with Krishna. And then she fills his hands with fruits, whatever fruit she has got. That by doing that one act, she became filled with ecstasy. Just by serving Krishna with love, you feel filled with ecstasy. Krishna has to do nothing because watering the root, everything gets nourished. So you have watered the root and you are nourished. That is why Krishna sometimes he tells the gopis, oh, you have done so much service for me. I can never repay your service. You have given up everything for my sake. You have given up your family, your children, your relations, your reputation, even your dharma, which means you will go to hell for breaking your dharma. You gave up everything for my sake, but I cannot reciprocate you for what you have done. For even a whole day of Brahma, if I try, I cannot reciprocate. So Krishna finally says, but by serving me in this fashion, you are all experiencing some pleasure, no? Let that be your reward. Let that be. So Krishna is pointing out actually an important philosophical matter, which is, it's not that you serve Krishna and Krishna reciprocates. It's more than that. Actually, your original constitutional position is to be a servant of Krishna. And once you re-establish yourself in that position, you are filled with joy. And Krishna feels, I have not done anything for you. By serving, you are getting happiness. Not that you served me, I became happy and I reciprocated with you and you became happy, then I can feel I have done something. But no, just in the process of serving, you are experiencing a high level of ecstasy. So I don't think I have done anything for you. My devotees enjoy serving me. Machita Magada Prana Bodhaintaha Parasparam Katyantastamam Bhaktya Tushyanti Charamanti. My devotees are not expecting any reciprocation from me. Just by talking about me, exchanging knowledge of me with each other, performing various festivals for my pleasure, doing everything for my sake, they become filled with happiness. They don't wait for me to reciprocate. They are not waiting. There is a nice story about in Nectar of Devotion, Patri, he's a servant of Krishna. Right? Krishna is a little boy. This is all in Brajabhumi only. So Krishna is a little boy. By the time of 10, 11, Krishna leaves to Mathura. Right? So whatever is happening in Vrindavan. all the Raganuga devotees, they are all only Vrindavan people, Ragatmika devotees. They are all Vrindavan people. So this is one Patri. I think he must have been a young boy only, like Krishna. And he's fanning Krishna. And he's fanning Krishna with so much attention, with so much focus. Looking at Krishna all the time with his loving eyes, and then fanning him in such a way that it will not be too windy on him, but at the same time it should touch him very pleasantly, and Krishna should experience that happiness. His whole body should receive that very pleasant air that is coming from the movement of the fan, and he's just fanning Krishna with so much love. And suddenly, like a flood, ecstasy hits him. Suddenly, he did not ask for it. The ecstasy hits him like that. He was not waiting for it. He was not asking for it. He was not hoping for it. He is happy. Fanning Krishna. Actually, that is his greatest happiness. To give happiness to Krishna, to serve him nicely. But then the ecstasy hits him. And when ecstasy hits, you know what happens? Anyone can tell what happens when ecstasy hits somebody? Of course, we have not experienced it. But you have read it in NOD, right?
Faint, Prabhuji.
Sorry?
Faint, Prabhuji.
Yeah, you can faint. Yes.
Tears roll down.
Yes.
Choking
Ashru.
the
Choking.
throat.
Gadgada. Yes.
Shivering.
Shivering is called what? Sattvika Bhava.
Goosebumps. Goosebumps.
Goosebumps is called. Each of these has got a name, right? Sattvika Bhava.
Oh.
Romanch.
Yes.
That is hair standing on
Hair
end.
standing on end.
Start
rolling down.
No, rolling on the ground is Anubhava.
Anubhava.
This is, we are talking about Sattvika Bhava, which is sort of more spontaneous than Anubhava. Sattvika Bhava simply cannot be hidden. It just, like a flood, it comes on the body and manifests itself. Actually, Sattvika Bhava is explained as the prana in the body. You know, the prana is actually the most closest to the soul. The most closest to the soul, prana. So when the soul is experiencing that ecstasy, the prana is unable to control itself within this material body. Material body is too much. Like if you have a 0-watt bulb and you want to put 1000-watt power through it, what will happen? It will burst. No? 0-watt bulb, it is meant to bear a little amount of electricity only. You can't put 1000 watts into that 0-watt bulb. So like that, our body doesn't have the power to bear that kind of ecstasy. So the prana in the body, it becomes disturbed. And then it tries to take shelter of the elements in the body. It takes shelter of either the earth element or water element or air element or fire element or space element. Depending on which element it is taking shelter, a particular Sattvika Bhava will arise in the body. So each of the Sattvika Bhava is also linked to one element. One of these 5 elements. Like that stamba, one becomes stunned, cannot move. There is the earth element. Like that it goes. Then ashru, tears coming from the eyes. That is water element, I think. And then perspiration. That is also, I think it is a heat element, either the fire element, I think. Like that, it is all explained so beautifully. So this is spontaneous. A devotee doesn't do anything. He is only serving Krishna. Patri is serving Krishna. But then ecstasy has come over him. So as a result, he cannot see Krishna. Eyes are covered with tears. And he is fanning. How can he fan? He cannot even see the form of Krishna in front of him. And also, he becomes stunned, stamba. He cannot move only. He is frozen like a stone. And he wants to fan. And he is cursing his ecstasy. We are all eager, when I will get this ecstasy. But the pure devotee actually is cursing that ecstasy. Why? Because it's not the ecstasy which makes him happy. The seva gives him greater happiness. Giving service to Krishna and seeing Krishna pleased with that service is what is the greatest. So now you see what the Acharya has given us from the time when we were aimlessly, fruitlessly wandering everywhere looking for happiness. Looking for happiness. Feeling hopeless that, okay, this is all I know. I'm sure this will not give me the ultimate joy, but still, this is all I know. And begging, people for love. We want material love, hoping that will fulfill me. Or we go for material control. I want to be in a big position, or I want to have a lot of wealth. I want people to admire me. I want to have a great reputation. Trying in unlimited ways through the false ego to get some happiness, and we get always frustrated. But our energies go in this way. We are unable to come to that ultimate path of spirituality. But then spiritual master takes charge of our life, and he teaches you Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, shows you the goal of your life, and then you are in a position to understand what is this Vyavasayatmika Buddhi, that the intelligence becomes one-pointed. And Srila Prabhupada says, that is what happened to me. And after that, no forgetting the Guru. He was always remembering Guru. His Guru passed away in 1936. Prabhupada went to America in 1965. But Prabhupada says, never the Guru was away from me. I felt my Guru's presence always. How? Through his instructions. Because Srila Prabhupada had taken his instructions as life and soul. He never felt separated from Guru. So this is the secret that we have all got. We have come to Krishna consciousness. From this point onward, it is left to us how we go forward. So in this context, before we proceed into our lesson today, I just want to ask you a few questions. How do we measure our progression in Krishna consciousness? How do we measure? There was a time when somebody brought us to ISKCON. Somebody gave us a book. We started attending some classes. We had some satsang. We did some services. We attended some courses. We started learning something. And then the great day came. They said, you can accept any one of these various levels. Gradually, you can proceed towards your initiation. So you started with Shraddhavan, then Krishna Sevaka, Krishna Sadhaka, Prabhupada Ashraya, Guru Ashraya, like that, gradually go. So today, Supriya Rajiv Mataji has taken her Guru Ashraya. Guru Ashraya means, Mataji, will you explain in your own words? What is Guru Ashraya? What are the commitments?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandat Pranams Prabhuji. First, surrendering to Guru Prabhuji to follow his instructions, which we have, because of Prabhupada's mercy, we have already been following and attending. Prabhupada Lilamrt also helped me a lot, because there was nothing new that I had to do, because everything is already being done, Prabhuji. And mainly it is surrendering to Guru and following his instructions, and always have in mind that whatever I do, I think my Guru in my heart before I proceed to anything, and any major decisions that I have to take, to consult with the Guru. And from morning to night, always offering my pranams to remember, and also service to the Guru, which is very, very important, and always updating the services, whatever we are doing, and also daily praying for our offenses, and asking for his forgiveness. Is Prabhuji, mainly surrendering to Guru and accepting him as our spiritual father, who will be leading our life from going on. And we should detach from all material. Going forward, our life is totally going to be spiritual, and he is the person who's going to take us to Krishna. So just stick on to him and his instructions with sincerity, Prabhuji. That is my understanding, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dandat Pranams, Prabhuji.
So the word Ashraya, such a powerful word. In Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, we have seen Ashraya and Vishaya. Ashraya Vigraha, Vishaya Vigraha. Ashraya Alampana, Vishaya Alampana. Right? And then Uddipana, we say that is Vibhava. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, when you say, that is how the rasa, first it is Vibhava. Vibhava means Ashraya, Vishaya, and then Uddipana. So the ashraya is the shelter. For the ashraya is the one who is taking shelter, and Vishaya is the one who is giving shelter. So Krishna is the Vishaya Vigraha for all devotees, and ashraya Vigraha is the devotee, the soul, the jiva. So like that. And who is the mediator? The Guru is the mediator. So you express your ashraya, your shelter, taking shelter to the Guru, and Guru will connect you to Krishna, because there is no way we can directly go. Anyone who thinks they can go directly, they are mistaken. Guru is the only way to achieve our goal of Krishna Prem. So that way, this Guru Ashraya is an important step, just one step before taking Diksha. Right? Yes, Mataji?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. In another 6 months, something she will instruct me. Based on that, minimum is 6 months is what. So now we are all fixed in our mind, Prabhuji. No look back. So we are totally in that mood only, Prabhuji. So Krishna's mercy, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
So next stage is initiation. So various steps. You start with 1 round, then 4 rounds, then 8 rounds, then 16 rounds. They start with small books, then you start bigger and bigger books, and you start with small regulative principles, then gradually you accept all the regulative principles. You come to devotee association, you render some services to the temple of devotees. Like that, you are handheld by the devotees to eventually take shelter of the Guru. And then the Guru gives you Diksha. And once you have the Diksha, then you have the, you are able to chant the rounds in a better way, right? For the pleasure of the Guru. When the Guru is pleased, Krishna is pleased. So that is how the connection works. That's why we are told to have a living Guru, right? That we should always have a Guru. It's not that Prabhupada is the end of all things. No? There will be always Gurus for the next 10,000 years. There will be always Gurus. And by accepting the Gurus, we'll be connecting to the Parampara system. So I just wanted to say a few things. Maybe these can come from your own mouths. I'll just ask you these questions. We know about Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyam Adhikari, Uttam Adhikari in Bhakti, correct? So, Kanishta, Madhyama, Uttama. Or Kanishta is also called Laukika Praya. Just beginning to give up material attachments and coming towards Krishna. He sees God only in the deity form. He doesn't see God everywhere. Like that, we start like that. No? We don't even know how to value the devotee association. In the beginning stage, we are like that. That is only a very beginning of a Kanishta Adhikari. Then we gradually rise. Now, can you connect this Kanishta, Madhyama, Uttama Adhikari and this process of Ashraya, then taking Diksha, then there is first initiation, then second initiation, Brahman Diksha, like that. Are you able to connect these two things? One side is the Madhyama, Kanishta, Madhyama, Uttama Adhikari. Other side is uninitiated Kanishta Adhikari. Then you come to the level of first initiation, second initiation. Are you able to connect these two? Is there any connection? Please speak out, whatever your understanding, whether it is right or wrong, please express what feelings you have in your mind. How does one progress from Kanishta to Madhyama to Uttama through the process of initiation? Why no one is speaking? Hare Krishna.
Hare
Yes,
Krishna, Prabhuji. No, I don't have much. I don't know what to say, Prabhuji. I don't have any idea. But since you asked, I only know that Guru is Uttamadhikari, and this process, what I'm thinking is initiation stage and before initiation. How can we tell them as Kanishta or Madhyama? I really do not know, Prabhuji. Whether by initiation they become Madhyama or they will be remain Kanishta self. I am not sure about it, Prabhuji. I don't think that difference can come, or certainly there will be a great improvement when one gets initiated. But that level, whether it will change, I'm not sure, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Any other views? Anyone wants to say something, contradict this or agree with this or add some points? Please go ahead. Your own ideas, views. Please speak.
Prabhuji, may I?
Yes.
Prabhuji, after initiation, the level of commitment and degree of surrender to Guru will definitely increase. So the faith will increase. So Kanishtadhikari to Madhyamadhikari, first of all, the faith is higher. And as we are progressing through, we are gaining more and more Shastra knowledge. So both in terms of faith and Shastric knowledge, we are improving. So after initiation, probably this will be more firm than before initiation. Before initiation, probably we are a bit casual and we are not so much committed. So after initiation, as we are taking oath, we are giving commitment to Guru's words. We are taking vow. So that will give us more strength or more commitment, inspiration to go higher in level of faith and in Krishna consciousness.
Thank you, Prabhu. I was thinking, I will give you a metaphor. Someone comes to there is a well and you have to jump across the well. So you have come to the well now. Now you are jumping. So first initiation means half the well is crossed. And second initiation means you have gone to the other side. Can we say like that?
No, Prabhuji.
No.
Only one leap it should be to the destination, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So first initiation is not enough, but second initiation means you have made it, correct?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You think so?
In terms of following, in terms of following Guru's instructions, only, Prabhuji.
Yeah, actually, very, very important that we have a certain etiquette for all Vaishnavas. We should be very, very focused on that. So as Vaishnavas, number one, we should give respect to everyone. That is for sure. Not only to Vaishnavas, not only to Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we should give respect to everyone. And we especially respect all Vaishnavas because they have come to the path. They have come to know that I am a spirit soul and I am an eternally servant of Krishna. So they have really, realized themselves, at least theoretically, that I am eternally a servant of Krishna. Before that, all of us think I am the master, I am the controller, or at least I want to be the controller, I want to be the enjoyer. But once you come to Krishna consciousness, you realize I am no longer the enjoyer, I am no longer the controller. That's a nonsense. I was a complete nonsense, thinking I am the enjoyer, I am controller, I am the proprietor. So that has been smashed when you came to Krishna, when you accepted this philosophy, that Krishna is the supreme ultimate enjoyer. And I am eternally his servant. Not that this position will change when I get mukti. When I get mukti, then I will mix. I will become one with him. Sahyujya. Then no more master servant. No, we don't want it. We think there is naraka. If Lord offers Sahyujya, the devotee will run away, far away from that. Devotee never wants this Sahyujya. If the Lord offers it also. Regarding the other four muktis, what are the other four devotees? Out of
Salokya.
Sarshti. Yeah, correct. 4. Saloka means same planet as the Lord. Samipya, within that planet, nearer to him. Sarupa, a form similar to him. And Sarshti, all his powers you get. These 4 muktis, if the Lord offers, what the devotee will say?
He will reject.
Will reject?
Salukya.
Devotees reject Sahaja.
Salukya, we want no Prabhuji to be with the Lord. I'm not sure we want to be with the Lord to offer services to him, no Prabhuji.
Yeah, let us meditate on all these things. The other 4.
No, Prabhuji, that
Go on, Mataji.
No, even Vilvamangalam rejected, no, Prabhuji. He said that even if the Mukti stands at the door, holding her hands, but I'll just reject the Mukti, any kind of Mukti.
No, it is Sahaja that a devotee very clear, I don't want the Sahaja. And in fact, Bhagavatam in many places says, those asuras who were killed in the hands of Krishna, they all achieve Sahaja. The asuras, the Rakshasas who are killed by the hands of Krishna, they achieve Sahaja. And that is the same position that the Jnanis and the Ashtanga Yogis who are trying for that ultimate liberation, they also go to the same place where the Rakshasas go. Very hilariously it is said, because that's a fact. Those who are asking for Sahaja, they'll have to share the space with Asuras. Not that they remain Asuras there. It's a very funny way of saying it, actually. So easily Asuras obtain by getting killed. It's not easy to get killed by the hands of the Lord. Still, Asuras attain that. When the Lord kills them, they are purified and they go to Brahman, Brahmajyoti. They merge there. And Jnanis are also looking for the same reward. So the people who are hostile, inimical, indifferent to Krishna, if they achieve that position, what to speak about devotees who are serving Krishna all their life with great love and devotion, selflessly, will they also get Sahaja? They will get something much, much higher than that. So devotee rejects Sahaja. But if Krishna offers the other 4, the devotee's mood will be, Krishna, wherever there is service, you can send me, I don't mind. Not that I want this. But if you want me to accept it, please confirm there will be seva. There will be devotee association and there will be seva. Then I don't mind. Krishna says, oh devotee, I'm so glad with you. I want to offer you the Saloka, Samipya, Sarupa, Sarshti. How about? Then the devotee will say, all right, if you want, yeah, okay. But one condition, there should be always devotee association. And there should always service opportunity. Otherwise, I don't want. I am happy where I am. Devotee is happy where he is. Swarga, Apavarga, Narakeshu, Api Tulyartha Darshina. Whether you send the devotee to hell or to heaven, or give him the perfect life here, or you give him liberation, he sees everything the same. He doesn't make any distinction. He's happy where he is by serving the lotus feet of the Lord, by meditating on the lotus feet of the Lord. So that is how we have this nice story in Tirupati, Tirumala. There was one great devotee called Anantalva. Anantalva was a disciple of Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya was the Acharya in Sri Rangam. He sent Anantalvar to Tirumala. At that time, it was all forest only. Nothing was there. He only developed it. He and his wife, who was pregnant at the time, these 2 people went and they created the Pushkarini, they created the temple, they created the Nandavanam. Whatever you have, they made it that time. So Anantalvar, in obedience of his Guru's instructions, he went there. Then one time when he was in the Nandavanam plucking flowers, he was bitten by a cobra. Okay. But then he continued to pluck flowers. Then Balaji is Balakrishna actually. Balaji in Tirumala is Balakrishna. Srila Prabhupada is Krishna, the child form of Krishna. Right? He sent some messenger urgently to Anantalvar. Bring him here urgently. So the servant came and then he called Anantalvar. Anantalvar said, let him wait. I am doing service which is order of my Guru. My Guru's order is more important than the order of Balaji. Let him wait, I will go. And after making that garland, plucking flowers, making them into garland, then he went to offer it to Balaji. Then Balaji, why are you coming so late? I wanted to talk to you. He said, your orders are not so important. My Guru's orders are more important than. Then Balaji said, okay, why did you not take treatment when a cobra bit you? If you die, then who will take care of me here? You are the only servant I have. And when you also die, so why are you so indifferent to maintaining your body? You are my servant. Then Anantalvar said, don't fool me. Don't try to fool me. You are the Lord of the whole universe. And you have unlimited energies who are all your servants. Everyone is serving you. So how does it matter whether I live or die? Don't cheat me like this. And in any case, if the snake is poisonous and I die, I will come to Vaikuntha and I will be there serving you. What else I will do? I am your eternal servant. And the snake bite, it takes effect and it kills me. I will come to Vaikuntha and serve you. Or if the snake's poison doesn't work, mostly it will not work. You know why? I have already been bitten by a much more poisonous snake. What snake is that? Any guess?
Bhakti, Bhakti Prabhuji, devotion Prabhuji.
No, Bhakti is a good snake. He's talking about
Prabhuji,
Hankering,
is it
Prabhuji?
the
Materialistic hankering and all.
Yeah, he says false ego. False ego is a very powerful snake that has bitten me. But still I am alive. That snake poison has not killed me. So this is what an ordinary cobra. So if it kills me, fine. You will see me in Vaikuntha. If it doesn't kill me, as usual, I'll be rendering service to you here. So how does it matter? I don't need any treatment. So this is a mood of a devotee. A devotee, that's why, actually, see, where we are, it's none of our botheration. But just by discussing about wonderful devotees, how they serve the Lord, how the Lord interacts with his devotees, this is enough. This is enough of pleasure in a devotee's life. So that way, the mood between a devotee and the Supreme Lord is very, very special. And it is that mood that we want to cultivate. How? We are in the stage of Shraddha. We have come to Sadhu Sangha. We are now doing Bhajana Kriya. And as we do Bhajana Kriya, the process of Anartha Nivritti starts taking effect. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. All this, the destruction of all these anarthas, it starts taking place. As you, with Shraddha, you come to Sadhu Sangha and start the Bhajana Kriya of chanting the holy names regularly. Then the Anartha Nivritti slowly takes effect. And at some point of time, when substantially your anarthas are removed, then you reach the stage called Nishtha. Correct? So Nishtha is a stage where most of the anarthas are removed. So the anarthas no longer trouble you so much in your sadhana. Until you reach Nishtha, you are Anishtita Bhajana. The bhajana you are doing is Anishtita. It is not fixed up. So at that stage, your anarthas trouble you. So devotee is very much troubled by anarthas until he reaches the Nishtha stage. But even in that stage, we feel so much joy serving Krishna, so much eagerness to increase our bhakti. So this is the process. Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, then Bhava, Prema. This is the process that the Kanishta Adhikari takes gradually, reaches Madhyama stage and Uttama stage when he gets into Bhava and Prema. Right? Before that, you are in the Sadhaka stage. You are either Kanishta or Madhyama, like that. The difference between Kanishta and Madhyama is simply that a Kanishta Adhikari, Komal Shraddha, his faith is very tender, just beginning to take shape. So it is subject to attacked by others. When you hear some Mayavadi speaking, when you hear some this Sunyavadi speaking, or when you hear a materialistic person speaking, or sometimes a yogi or karmi or a jnani talking, you may get disturbed. Your Shraddha, your faith may be disturbed. Komala Shraddha. He's not very strong in philosophy. His philosophy is not very strong that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He doesn't yet know Tattva, Rasa or Tattva. He's not very clear on that. He sees God only in his Vigraha, only in the deity form. He doesn't see God in everything around him, in the people and in things, everywhere. He doesn't see God. And he doesn't know the devotee's glories. He doesn't know the importance of taking devotee association. And he also cannot discriminate who is a Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari, Uttama Adhikari, and deal with them accordingly. He cannot preach very effectively. Rather, when he goes to preach, the other person will preach and change his mind. He's in that danger, goes to preach, but the other person preaches to him more powerfully. Right? So that is the Kanishta Adhikari. So Kanishta Adhikari, by constant association and service and reading books and getting stronger knowledge, and especially getting in connection with very advanced devotees, he will become a Madhyama Adhikari and then Uttama Adhikari. We will not go too much into Madhyama, Uttama definitions. Anyway, the weaknesses of the Kanishta Adhikari, as they get addressed, you reach a Madhyama stage. And at the Madhyama stage, you very much want to preach to others out of compassion, not to self-glorify. Oh, see, I know so many things and I want to give it, and so everybody can worship me as a guru, or I can get a lot of money and comforts. Not like that. Out of compassion. When the cup is full, it overflows. It is an overflow as a Madhyama Adhikari. He feels how his life has been saved and he wants to share. His cup begins to overflow, cup of love, and then it manifests as compassion to others. He knows how to deal with the atheist. He knows how to deal with a materialistic, innocent person. He knows how to deal with devotees who are inferior to him, equal to him, superior to him. And he deals with them very properly in all these cases. Uttama Adhikari hardly has to preach because he sees Krishna, that's all. He sees Krishna everywhere. That's Uttama Adhikari. So this is a process. And what is this process of you come to Krishna ISKCON, then you start taking devotee association, you read some books, then you are given some exam, then you take some commitments, then you go through these various processes of Shraddhavan, Krishna Sevaka, Krishna Sadhaka, like that. And then one day you become initiated. What are these two processes? Are they parallel processes? Are they independent of each other? Are they dependent? What is that? That is what I wanted to ask you. But anyway, I will tell you what I wanted to say. As long as I am dealing with other Vaishnavas, I should definitely respect the more senior, more advanced devotees more than whom I see as junior people who are not very strong in philosophy, whose bhakti is just beginning. So there you have to give more compassion and mercy. To the more advanced devotees, either they are your equal, then you take their association very enthusiastically, then they are better than you, then you serve them. Then you serve them and get their blessings. So this way we practice. And when you see, when you are a not initiated devotee, and when you see an initiated devotee, you have to definitely give additional respect. And when you see you are a first initiated devotee and you see a second initiated devotee, then definitely you give him extra respect. And if you are initiated in this year, but you see another devotee was initiated last year or 2 years earlier, you still consider them as your senior and you give them all respects. Okay, this is one half of the story. The other half of the story is, as far as you are concerned, your own image of yourself is concerned. You don't think, oh, I have got the first initiation. Now all the uninitiated devotees, they have to look up to me. No, you are in no way superior to them. And when you take second initiation, oh, now I have taken Brahman Diksha. Now all of the devotees should look up to me. They should all respect me. No, then the initiation has not worked on you. The initiation has not worked. So there are two ways to handle this. On the one side, you have to deal with people accordingly. Initiated means respect, extra respect. Second initiated, even more respect. But if you are that person who is initiated, when others respect you, you pass on everything to the parampara, don't keep anything. You think externally I am initiated, internally I have all my pollutions, I have all my defects. So you should always remain humble. Rather, a first initiated person should be more humble than an uninitiated person. A second initiated person should be even more humble than a first initiated person or uninitiated person. If you don't strictly practice this, initiation will do more harm than good. Yes, more harm than good. We should be very, very alert. To other initiated devotees, we will offer all respect. But when it comes to us, we will think even Srila Prabhupada would tell his disciples as, you are the representatives of my Guru Maharaj. You have come to help me to achieve the goals of my, what has been said by my Guru Maharaj. So that is the mood that we should always take. Not that we should not aspire for initiation. We should. We should aspire. We should somehow get it. And we should be grateful when it is given to us. And we should remain loyal to our Guru and to the Parampara. And we should take the teaching or to preaching more seriously, that I should preach and I should give this knowledge to others in a spirit of servant of the servant of the servant. That mood should become stronger when you get initiated, but never that you become proud. Pride is a very clear evidence that there is no knowledge. Lack of knowledge, pride. There is no place for pride. Actually, this humility is one of the qualities of Krishna. So you don't think the humility that we display is not a transcendental quality. Our humility is an imitation. Only when you are in Suddha Sattva platform, you will know what really is humility. Now, we are artificially presenting humility. Even that is okay. We should very carefully avoid pride. Right? That humility will be awarded by Krishna in due course. Until that time, we should consciously act humbly. So please, all of you, aspire to get initiated, aspire for Brahman Diksha. But remember that that doesn't mean you have gone from Kanishta to Madhyama or to Uttama Bhakta. They are totally different things. This helps you to increase your service more. Helps you to increase your service more. Nothing more than that. As far as Brahman Diksha is concerned, you get some Gayatri Mantra, what is called Pancharatriki Gayatri Mantra, which authorizes you to touch the deity and to perform some sevas in the temple. Right? You can do some service, you can cook for the deity, you can dress the deity, and you can do more such intimate services when you have the second initiation. So that helps you to increase your services. But that doesn't certify, okay, now here is a Uttama Bhakta. It's not like that. Okay. So thank you very much. Shall we? I think we may have some minutes. It's already time. It is already time. So we will come back to Prabhupada Lilamrt if possible. I want to ask all of you, somehow or the other, we are not able to have regular sittings because the timings are not suiting most of our devotees. What do you suggest? This one Thursday, we will always, Friday, this is Friday, right? Thursday and Friday are okay for all of you?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Because only thing was some devotees are unable to come on these 2 days, but I don't know what to do with them. Like Saturday, Sunday, and all that if they want.
Prabhuji, I shall be a bit late to join, just 15 minutes.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah. Because at least if we have some time that we spend with each other, I think that will be very good. So I think those few devotees we are missing. I don't know how. I hope they are all connected some way or the other. You know about Nityananda Prabhu and Mohandas Prabhu? Anyone?
Yeah, Nityananda Prabhu is attending some Bhagavad Gita class, he said, Prabhuji. I don't know.
Is he doing Bhakti
And
Shastri? I think he's doing
no
Bhakti
idea.
Shastri.
Okay,
Yeah,
Prabhuji.
long back he told me he has joined Bhakti Shastri. And sometimes that was also clashing with our timings that he told. So that means
Yes.
Bhagavad Gita, whether he has completed Bhakti Shastri, I don't know, or maybe Bhagavad Gita is part of that Bhakti Shastri, he has come to that, I don't know. And Mohandas Prabhu?
Mohandas Prabhu, no idea, Prabhuji, about his classes. No idea, Prabhuji. He's free only on weekends, I think so, Prabhuji.
Yeah, he's become very busy. I think he's a public prosecutor in this Madras High Court.
Yes, Prabhuji. And he's traveling also during the weekends. Chennai to Pondicherry.
Yeah. During the week, he is in Chennai. Weekend, he goes to Pondicherry.
Yes, Prabhuji, yeah.
So, this Lilamrt session, then we will have next week, Thursday and Friday. Let us try that every Thursday, Friday, we will have our classes. Is it okay?
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
If there is no session, I will put it in the group. If I don't even put anything, the session is there.
Okay, Prabhuji.
6 to 7. Thursday, Friday.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay, Prabhuji. Okay.
Thank you. And this Prabhupada Leela, this book distribution, we have started now. One session we have done, correct?
One session we
Yes,
did, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. We did, Prabhuji.
One session. Okay. So from that we have done. Thank you very much. Anything you want to say, or we will wind up?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I told you, no, Prabhuji, because of last week's your class inspiration only, I just put in the group, Prabhuji, by Prabhupada's mercy, 13 books was able to be delivered, Prabhuji, Bhagavad Gita.
All Bhagavad Gita, 13
All
books.
13 books, Prabhuji. So happy because you told no, we should not have that reservations. In my friends group, all religious people are there, Muslims, Christians, and somehow I got the confidence from you what you said, and I put, and many are interested, Prabhuji, and they are very much many have been waiting for such an opportunity. I was so glad to know that we should have done this earlier, I felt actually. So many are interested, especially since all are working, they want little time at their own convenience. That is what, because I also have
sending them one sloka, no, every day.
So that was easier. Whenever I get time, I record and keep one day I will send one. So it is for me also, it is easier like that, Prabhuji. So want your blessings, Prabhuji. From Monday only we are starting the sloka now, only the introduction books and all, Prabhuji.
Actually, one of the qualities of a devotee, Vaishnava, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says is Daksha. What is the meaning of Daksha? Anyone?
Daksha is expert, Prabhuji, expert.
Daksha means expert. So devotee is expert. So Prabhupada says, if you try to sell some book very aggressively and the person neither takes the book nor he keeps a good impression about you or your movement, then you are a nonsense. You neither could give the book nor you could create a good impression in the person. Even if he did not take the book, if he left with a good impression, that's very good. That's not a problem. But neither you could sell the book nor you spoiled his impression, then you are a nonsense. So a devotee is always expert. Devotee is always expert. So we know exactly what to do at what time and how to deal with different kinds of people. Our goal is not to exploit them. Our goal is not to benefit from them. Our goal is simply to help them. But even there, one has to be very, very careful how we do that. So I'm sure all the devotees know this. And we are already into October. When does the marathon start? Book distribution marathon? Anyone knows?
Gita Jayanti is on December 1st, no, Prabhuji?
Yes.
December is the marathon time. Yeah, so let us get ready for that. And if you, either you can do it singly, or you can do it in a team of 2 people, or you can become part of a larger group, It's not necessary that the book should be in your hand and you should sell it and you should collect the Lakshmi. Not like that. You can be a part of a team. You are doing a little bit of the work of that whole team. Somebody takes the books from one place to another place. Somebody sets up a table. Somebody displays the books. Somebody keeps the books in their hands and shows to different people. Somebody gives change, because the change is a big problem. somebody keeps accounts of everything. So at the end of the day, somebody collates all the accounts and tallies all the books and then brings the. So there may be services, and somebody, because people are distributing morning to evening, where they will go for prasadam. So somebody cooks prasadam nicely and brings and distributes to all. So one can be engaged in any of these services. You are a book distributor only. So whatever is possible. Oh, I'm not able to go alone and distribute books. Not a problem. Then you become part of a team. If you remember 12th chapter, how Krishna says, one by one, how you can become connected to Krishna in bhakti. He says all these things. Sarva Vaishnavas who are serving me. Sarva Vaishnavas. If you cannot even do that, then you do some charitable work. That's a bottom. If you cannot do anything Krishna conscious, then do some charity. You can dig wells, you can open some schools, you can open some old age homes. That's all right. If you have a problem in directly approaching Krishna. But if you are able to approach Krishna directly, nothing like it. First thing is, totally absorb your mind in 9 processes of bhakti. Secondly, if you are not able to do that, do sadhana bhakti, so that slowly, you will come to that stage of 24 hours remembrance. But sadhana bhakti also, if you are not able to do, then help the devotees who are propagating the mission of Krishna. You assist them. If you cannot even do that, then you go into all this process of charity work, karma yoga, then jnana yoga, ashtanga yoga, these processes. They are inferior, much inferior to bhakti yoga. Thank you. So with your permission, I will close the session. Vancha